Hey to all my kings and queens, Project XTV presents Lockdown Talks, my story, where we are diving into the individuals' experiences and stories, hosted by me, Dara Mathram. Before I even get into what this episode is about, you already know what to do, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share this video, please and thank you. This is the social media's impact on the Black community part. So we're on part 3 of the miniseries right now. So yeah, let's get right into it. So just to break the ice, everyone that's here with me right now, just tell us your name, how social distancing has impacted your day-to-day routine, and any social media platforms that you currently use.
My name is Nadine. How social distancing? Look, I haven't left my apartment in over a month. Like, I've literally been getting everything delivered. So I think that's like the major impact. I literally have not stepped outside of my apartment in a month.
Damn.
And within social media, I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, practically everything. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's anything that well, there's probably a lot that I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure I cover like the main bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Marcus.
Hi, I'm Marcus. How social distancing has impacted my life is greatly. I was supposed to be working. You can't really see your friends, and it also affected like how hard it is to be a landlord as well. Aside from all of that, I've gotten into a pretty decent routine. So I can't say that it's completely kicking my ass, but it's definitely affected my life a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to say which social media platforms I use?
Yes.
Yes, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snap. That's pretty much it.
Sounds great.
And Facebook, if you count that.
Yeah. All right. Jasmine, go ahead. Sorry, girl.
It's all good. I'm Jasmine. Social distancing has definitely impacted myself, mainly because like I'm way more organized. I made a schedule of everything I want to do throughout the day, so I feel accomplished and like I actually did something. And I've been waking up a lot earlier before I'd sleep in, but now I wake up like 7 o'clock, so it's been pretty good.
Wow.
The social media platforms I use is Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and mainly Twitter.
Wow, looks like Jasmine is prospering in these times. Dom, go ahead.
What's up? My name is Dominic. Everybody calls me Dom. Social distancing, no gym, unfortunately. That's the biggest thing for me.
Ooh,
I'm still going to work every single day, just about 6 days a week at this point. So other than not being able to, be active really, other than like home workouts, which are not the same, pretty much day to day, school's done for the most part as well.
Yeah.
So social media platforms that I'm on, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I try to avoid TikTok. I'm just there to watch the videos right now. Twitter, I never actually got into Twitter, so I actually don't have a Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Would you say that social media has shifted your perspective towards pro-Blackness?
I'd say it definitely does. At least for me, especially because of like the kind of communities I grew up in. I grew up in like predominantly white communities. And so social media was kind of my way, especially like the Black Lives Matter movement was really booming. It was kind of my way to be like, oh my God, my people. And so I was like thrown into a bunch of like pages and like Instagrams that were like scrambling to kind of define what pro-Blackness was at the time. And I got like the early understanding of what it meant, which was like a lot of promotion, which was a lot of like, just a lot of visibility was the main focus at the time. But it also let me question like the kind of pro-Blackness that I was looking for, striving for, because at the time it was very centered around Black cis males, and it didn't really kind of expand outside of that. It didn't really kind of intersect with the other types of Blacks that there are, whether it be like queer Black people, disabled Black people, women as well. So like it just kind of helped me like expand my understanding. Like, I'm fighting for like if fighting for everybody that's Black and not just like a specific type of Black, which is something that I didn't kind of recognize in the beginning. So it was very like pigeonholed and wasn't very expansive. That's why I kind of felt like it was reductive most of the time. But that like understanding and that expanding to like this whole other world helped me understand that it connects with a bunch of other movements as well, which is amazing. So that is how like a really, really big impact on how social media has impacted me.
Okay. I hear that. So is the quote unquote woke community on Instagram actively doing anything to actually impact or uplift the Black community or on social media in general?
I would definitely say that there are groups of people or individuals who try. Like some of them actually really like succeeding for the most part. That, however, because of the fact that there's a lot of misinformation as well that gets spread around, there's also going to be a lot of miscommunication. So there might be people who are out there actually really, really trying to say bring awareness to certain issues and whatnot, but there's also going to be, because of the fact that it's kind of hard to confirm sometimes on social media, because social media is so big, specifically like Instagram. It's not just Canada, it's not just the US, it's the world. So you're going to get a lot of misinformation and whatnot. So there are times that, say, a person puts something out there and then it turns out that it wasn't true, and then you got to backpedal, but then that also kind of hurts the community because of the fact that it was misinformation to begin with, but they didn't really need to, so it came from a good place, all that kind of stuff. But like, there are definitely people out there who are really, really trying to bring awareness and increase the wokeness of your modern individual, I guess. But sometimes, because of the hugeness that social media as a whole, even Instagram, Facebook, whatnot, like, it's literally everywhere in the world. So you're going to get a lot of misinformation, and that sometimes can hurt the community, like I said, but there's still a lot of people out there trying.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like the Black community on social media is doing a really good job of just spreading awareness of the Black Lives Matter movement and just the injustices that are happening in our society. In terms of how that helps the Black community, it's just, even just spreading awareness is a good start, because it keeps people conscious of, the disparities in our justice system and, things like that. And I feel like that's important in itself.
Yeah.
So I do commend the Black community for doing that.
Yeah, 100%. I also think that awareness is really important. It's a good first step, a middle step, a good last step. Awareness helps plant a seed so that way people can do something about the issue. If there's no awareness, then there'll be no movement. So I do think it's really important as well. So social media has brought a lot of awareness to racially driven events, specifically those that involve the police. What is the impact that this is having, and what are the next steps that should be taken?
I think that it has a bad impact as well, in that when you see a lot of these videos of police misusing their power, what it does now is it creates an incentive for us to be scared of all police in every encounter, even before police had a chance to carry out their job. Because I'm studying criminology now, and one problem that's really common in the Black community is that police will, stop a Black person, or see a Black person chilling in a park or something, and they'll come and they'll say, just want to see what's going on to carry out their job, and then it kind of creates that fear in a Black person, which I can't blame them for having. You see all these videos, and it's like, can't blame you for having it. But at the same time, some cops just want to carry out their jobs, so it creates this division between Black people and police. But at the same time, now, it is important, obviously, that we see those videos and that we're conscious of the fact that it's very likely that police will, use their power to greater extents.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
Abuse
guess
their
it's all
power.
about perspective. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's all perspective.
Yeah.
I do think it has made a huge impact in society, mainly because most of my white friends, like, they never knew about anything that was happening throughout the world with Black people, and like just how we've been consistently oppressed in society. And because social media has allowed them to be more aware of it, they've come up to me about events like the recent Ahmaud Arbery event. They've told me like how they support us and they sympathize with us and everything like that. But 5 to 10 years ago, these same people wouldn't care about what was happening throughout the world. They wouldn't express their views and stuff like that. Like, they never knew about the Trayvon Martin case. They never knew about Sandra Bland. And yeah, they never even cared about it. But then, now that they've known about it and they've heard different perspectives, they definitely have different views. And I think social media has had a positive impact towards other non-people of color.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I never knew about Trayvon Martin, huh?
Yeah, I was surprised.
So thank you so much for coming, guys. It means a lot to me, to the project, and to the community. Thank you so much to everyone that's watching right now. Please continue to like, subscribe, share, and comment all over this video. Black Power, Black Love, and let's keep talking. Thank you. Bye.